Okay, so remember when a few months ago when I and all the other medical professionals in the US were saying, don't wear masks, stop buying masks. You remember? I know you guys remembered when I said that. And I know you remember hearing other people saying that too. Well, that was the best guidance and the best evidence that we had at the time. At the time, we said you should only wear a mask if you are sick, if you are someone who's taking care of someone else who is sick, or if you're a healthcare provider. And we said for those who are not sick and those who are healthy walking around, don't wear masks. That's what we kept saying. Well, wouldn't you know, the guidance has changed, and I'm all for the changing guidance. I know you guys have probably heard the CDC is now recommending that asymptomatic people, that means people without symptoms, should wear masks, cloth masks, that is, when they go out into public, okay? And I know you're like, right. I know. You're probably like, why, here you go again. You're changing things. Now look at this. And we told you so. And why the change? And, I get it, guys. I understand. This virus is been a humbling virus, to say the least. One of the reasons why we keep changing with guidance is because it's novel. That means it's new. We've never seen this virus before. And we've certainly never had a pandemic with this virus to even understand how this would work. So what you're seeing is that the evidence is evolving daily. So this is just par for the course. Just hang in there with me. We're going to get through it. But yes, as we get more information, we may change our guidance. By the way, guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I'm a family physician. I'm doing daily coronavirus videos. So thank you so much for joining me. So back to the spiel. So now we're supposed to wear cloth masks anytime that we go out, especially when we are in crowded areas. I don't think it's a bad idea to wear a mask anytime that you're out, quite honestly. When we talk about the mask that you're supposed to be wearing, we're talking about not the medical grade mask, not surgical masks or N95s. Those are for healthcare workers, but cloth masks, so you can even make them at home. Now, you're probably saying, well, why the change? Why I'll be changing things? Why I'll be changing it up? That's what I get it. And so one of the main reasons is, as we've gone through this coronavirus pandemic, we have learned, and we are learning, that many people who may be transmitting the virus are likely asymptomatic, which means they have no symptoms at all. They feel nothing, but yet they are infected and they're spreading the virus without knowing. This is the reason why the CDC is recommending that we wear these masks. Remember, masks are not there to protect you from getting ill from someone else, right? It's not to keep me from having someone else get me sick. Masks keep our germs to ourselves, keeps us from getting others sick. That's the purpose of a mask. So CDC guidance says to wear masks when you're in crowded places. I say it's not a bad idea. I'm going to start wearing a mask anytime I am outside. You can wear a cloth mask, and a couple things you need to keep in mind. And by the way, go to cdc.gov. They've got a lot of really great information about how you can make a mask at home. You can make it out of a t-shirt, simple things you already have. It doesn't have to be fancy schmancy, although it can be fancy schmancy. You could bedazzle it. You could put rhinestones on it. You could do Wait, if any of you have fabulous looking masks, would you please put a picture in the comment, because I would love to see fabulous masks, by the way. But anyway, just a couple things to keep in mind, and I'm reading from the CDC site because I want you to know, you got to make sure that it fits snugly against the side of your face. It's got to be secured behind your ears. Totally makes sense, right? You want multiple layers of fabric so it gives that protection. You got to be able to breathe without restrictions. If that mask is keeping you from breathing properly, we got a problem, Houston. We got a problem. And then you also need to be able to wash it, because that's how you're going to keep it clean. Guys, I'm going to put in my in the description of this video the link to the CDC where you can find out how you can make your own mask. And guys, just because we're wearing masks now in public does not mean we can forget all the other things that we've been talking about. You still need to social distance, okay? You still need to wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, avoid touching your face, even with the mask. We've still got to be doing all of those things. But in the meantime, put your masks in the comments. I want to see them. I want to see the fabulous masks. As always, I'm going to bring you videos every single day about coronavirus. I'm going to try to answer all your questions. As you always know, I want you to stay safe, and I will see you soon.